I am the Red Cyclone! Ah!
Hello, welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. This is your episode for 10, 15, 18. I'm your host, Looney Beans, and I'm here with Mark with the mic.
Yep. What's up?
Chilling, man. This is the podcast about anything and everything from RedCycloneInc. We just got done with the Rustling Babble, and that should be up on Mark with the mic. That should be on your YouTube, and soon to follow on the SoundCloud. So, what we got going on this week, Mark? I know last week we talked about PSN. So this week, I know I heard you guys something about Game Pass, dog.
Yeah, so I got the Xbox Game Pass. I was like, you know what? Let me try it out because I saw Forza Horizon's available on it.
Okay, and that's brand new. That came out like last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, last week. It came out the week before. It came out last Tuesday.
All right.
So, yeah, Forza Horizon, pretty much their main exclusive, Xbox exclusive right now.
Yeah, right now. Yeah.
It's Forza Horizon, and it's a beautiful freaking game. If you are into car games and you are into more of if you're more into the arcadey car games,
yeah, like Burnout,
yeah, in that sense, then you will like Forza Horizon 4.
Okay.
It's not the simulator like their main series.
Mm-hmm.
It's more fun, arcadey, traveling around, doing crazy stunts and things like that. So you have a bit more fun with this.
Okay. What's the one thing that stands out right now to you for that game?
The one thing that stands out the most for me in that game is it's beautiful. Like snow, rain, like it has snow, rain, rally, like dirt and shit like that. So they have vehicles for everything. And just the detail, the graphics, it looks so real. It's like, holy crap.
Now, is it the environments as well? Or is it just like
the environments are lively. Everything is pretty lively in this game. Like it just looks it looks like picture perfect. Like it looks so real at times. It's
really
crazy.
Okay. Wow. Do you know if you have a favorite car yet or no?
Not yet. I just started, so I probably have like 2 cars. I have an Audi and a pickup truck for snow now.
So question, you don't start with like a bunch of cars. You have to unlock every car, or can you pick one and
you
then
win races, you buy cars.
Okay.
They start you off, they get a feel of all the cars in the beginning. Like when the game starts, it starts with a race with everything. So you go in snow, you go in mud, you go in rain. Wow. And they have a car for each one, and you get a chance to feel out everything. And then once you get to Horizon, you win races, you win things, you get money, you get cars, and you unlock cars that way also.
Oh, nice, awesome.
And they're pretty generous with the money. The money you make is pretty good, so it's easy to get past it faster. The fact that you get more money, the more races you do, and they get harder and harder. But once you get to that certain level, you know what you do, you know how to shift gears and stuff like that. It still has a simulator where you could customize the engine and the wheel tilts and everything like that, but you also could just play arcade and have them do it for you.
Does that also have supercars and stuff, or is this like a strictly realistic game? Everything.
Well, not like supercars, like Twisted Metal kind of things.
No, not that, but like their own fantasy cars or stuff like that. Things that just aren't real.
There are all like brand cars that.
Okay. Yeah,
they all like brand cars and stuff like that, but they put a lot of effort and detail to it. Mm-hmm. So you have good. Okay. So yeah, it goes realistic in that sense.
So what's up with the past though? How you feeling now?
So far is okay. My thing is, I think my little disappointment is, and I think I was telling you this earlier, is the lack of the lack of the games that are on there. Like, I personally think, I personally thought, well, like all the backwards compatible shit will be on there.
Okay.
Like, just like it should be part of the pass. Like, you're paying money like that. But like, say for instance, you just buy a system and you didn't just have the money for the system, you get a game with it, anything like that. This is perfect for you.
Nice.
You pay $10. You got a good about a good 75 to 80 games.
Nice.
So like complaining about like there's not enough games. There's still a lot of games that I probably will take forever to finish. So like I should not complain about the lack of games. But I think the lack of options that are available, the fact that EA also has a pass, so a lot of their classic games are not on there, like Dead Space 1 and 2, like Mass Effect 2 and 3.
Okay.
They have the EA pass and not the Microsoft pass.
Understood.
So like, yeah.
Well, okay, my question is, did you, because I remember we were talking about it earlier, so that means, but Mass Effect 1 is on the EA, or is Mass Effect 1?
It's on both.
It's on both.
Yeah.
That's cool. Cool.
Yeah, it's on both passes. So you could get Mass Effect 1 on. That's on there. Pretty much because that was the Microsoft exclusive one, and to this day it's still exclusive to Microsoft.
That's pretty cool. I don't know. Something about that one game being exclusive to Microsoft. I don't like it, but I do like it at the same time.
And I personally love Mass Effect 1. I know a lot of people had like feel about the gameplay and everything like that, but I really love the story of Mass Effect 1.
I liked just about everything. And I loved how janky it was. I loved how good the characters were. You know, the voice acting was very good. The creative character was you kind of all looked the same after a while, but it had it, and you know, the voices did their thing. But like, I just like that. I don't know, like half the time the game wouldn't load. You just be looking at naked textures because it's fucking, remember, Unreal Engine back in the day was not that great. Yeah. So, you know, I wonder. I was asking you earlier, and I wonder if this being the updated version, when you do the thing, the backwards compatibility thing, does that help make it stop those things like the old school texture pop in? Does it do anything like that?
The only thing I'll say is smooths out, because it's not like an HD remake or anything like that. No. It's the original copy of the 360 version. I guess it just smooths out the graphics if it's in the Xbox.
Okay, I got you.
One, I think that's the only thing that really changes.
Okay, cool. That'd be great if they could do, if you could at least fix that and never make it comparable to the PC version in some way. Because I'm like, damn, that's the only thing. Because listen to you describe the stuff you get from the past. Yeah. Surprised they don't give you the PC versions of some of the games, some of the old ones.
I think it's because it's the Xbox versions. Like, it's easier for it to be the Xbox versions.
No, but I thought they have the system now where they can share some games back and forth for the
but those are Xbox exclusive games that you can do that, like Gears of War 4, Quantum Break. Those are like you can play it on the go, which means you can play it on the PC.
Well, I mean, Mass Effect was exclusive too. I wish they would take the time to get that deal going, because I kind of want to play that. Yeah, I want that PC version now.
Yeah, it's pretty much like the ones that they said that were will play on the go, like Forza Horizon 4, Gears of War 4, Gears of War, the remake Ultimate Edition is one that could go back and forth. Yeah. They have certain games that are able to go back and forth. Not every game could do that.
Yeah, true. All right. So, what else is good about this pass here?
So, like, I'm looking through it and I'm just seeing what games are available. They do have a lot of good, like, big games on here. Like, again, like, if you just bought an Xbox and you want to experience what you could do, but only for $10, this is a good experience, because there's a handful of games I would say that it's probably worth playing on here. That probably still has an online community.
Oh, and that's another thing I meant to ask is, so all those games that are on there that are from the last generation, they have multiplayer?
For the most part, yes. So
Nice.
they still probably have it active online.
So I know Lost Planet 1 is backwards compatible. I don't think 2 is.
But
So
yeah,
if they had still the servers up, or somebody was, whoever is doing the servers for that shit,
yeah.
count. That's just too much.
That's the biggest thing. The service has to be up. So that's more on Capcom or the game developer side of things than it is Microsoft side.
Okay, so I guess it's really just game specific.
Yeah. So
okay.
I'll give you a handful of games that may be worth getting paid $10 to play these games, and not having to buy, not having to look for them or buy them. Alien Mohammed HD. That game is really fun. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo and Tooie, which are great platform games. They were all on the 360. Bayonetta, Brad.
Oh, Braid, yeah.
Yeah, that one's a really critically acclaimed game that's on here, that's available on here. This is one that I loved. A lot of people didn't play it, but it's from the people that created Explosion Man, Comic Jumper.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. The guy with the yellow face.
The game was great. Darksiders 2, the Definite Edition, Darksiders. We don't talk about Dead Rising.
Dead Rising, which one?
2 and 3.
I thought 2 was okay. I never played 2, but I thought 2 was okay. No?
3 is there. We don't talk about 3.
Okay, gotcha.
Devil May Cry 4. The DMC, if you like lesbian looking Dante. The last Doom game is on here. One of my favorite games that was on the Xbox Live Arcade that I love this game to this day, the Double Dragon Neon.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fable Anniversary Edition, Fable 2, Fable 3. Those games you can probably play for a very, very long time and still have a lot of fun with. Fallout 3 and 4.
I have a question about Fable. Do you know if they remastered those yet or no?
The Anniversary Fable is a remastered version. Fable 2 and 3 are not remastered.
Yeah, so it's only one. Okay, cool.
And Fable Anniversary 1 is 360 enhanced. It's not like Xbox One.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Fallout 3 and 4, which pretty much could take you years to beat. They have Forza Horizon, which is a brand spanking new game. Forza Horizon 4 on here that you could play the whole game, not half a game, not a demo. It's the whole game.
Do they have all the other ones too?
No, it's just Forza Horizon 4.
Okay.
Which again, usually their current game is the better one anyway. This is one game that's constantly good. Like it's always in the 9. The ratings of this game is always between a 9.5 and a 10. They're constantly good. Every single one. They were constantly good. It's just that they come out like NBA now. Like they don't come out.
I was gonna say the only thing I was gonna say why they would have the other ones is because I think, aren't they not like sports games where there's some different shit in each year?
So I think I will say like what Call of Duty does. They have one brand that comes out bi-yearly.
Yeah.
So you have the basic series, which is the full car simulator, very Gran Turismo like. And then you have Forza Horizon 4, which is the
more fun,
the arcade type. Yeah. And they come out bi-yearly. Garu Mao.
What's that?
That is in English will be Mark of the Wolves.
Oh, I got you. That's a new version of that game.
Yeah, it's on here. It's probably the old version. It's a fighting game.
Oh yeah, because I know it was on the arcade like after a while.
You have the complete Gears of War series.
Gotcha.
The Ultimate Edition Part 1 to Gears of War 4 to Judgment. Every single Gears of War is on here. So that's something that, again, you're buying an Xbox. These are the games you really want to play because those are their main exclusives. Halo has every single Halo on here because you have the Halo Master Collection, which has Halo 1 through 4 and ODST. And then you have Halo 5 on here.
What about Halo Wars?
Halo Wars is on here as well.
What? Okay.
And Spartans.
Okay.
Everything of Hitman. Hitman was made into episodic shit. So every single Hitman is on here. You have Hydro Thunder, which I remember you playing that in the arcade, and I loved it.
That was great.
Injustice Gods Among Us, which is the first Injustice game.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of other ones. Some that are evolved, the Avatars, Joyride, Turbo.
No, I don't play those.
King of Fighters 98.
Really?
Some of the other standouts, Mass Effect, Star Wars, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, every single Mega Man. So Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2, which is Mega Man 1 through 8. Then you have Mega Man 9 and 10. Metal Slugs 3 and Metal Slugs Double X.
Oh, okay, cool.
If you're planning to buy Metro, you could play the first 2 games. They have Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light, both here, the Redux edition. So they'll do the enhanced versions, pretty much the remastered ones. Other standouts, Ninja Gaiden Black, which you will want to break your controller.
They never brought those any of those to Xbox One?
No.
Wow.
Ninja Gaiden 2.
They remade it?
Oh, Ninja Gaiden Black was on Xbox 360.
No, it wasn't. That's an Xbox original.
No, Ninja Gaiden Black was original. Xbox Ninja Gaiden Black
Sigma.
2.
I'm thinking of Sigma.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm like, that's
another game that will take you all your life to beat. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I'm surprised Skyrim's not in here. I don't think Skyrim would be here. Skyrim's a pretty dated game. You have Quantum Break. Which
Wait,
is
didn't they remaster Skyrim?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's not on.
Skyrim. I spent a lot of my time on Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
Skyrim helped me do jury duty. You got the original Resident Evil remastered. You got Resident Evil 0 remastered. You have Tomb Raider, the Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's only the Rise of the Tomb Raider. I thought it was the other one, but it's not in here.
Okay.
Rocket League is free on here. Saints Row 4, Rise, which is their Spartan game, was probably the beginning of the system. Sea of Thieves, which I was crazy about, but it's on here. Shadow Complex, which was actually a really fun Metroid-esque game.
They need to bring that back, man.
It's a remastered version.
Oh shit! Yeah, they did do that. Damn.
Sonic Knuckles, Sonic CD, Star Wars Force Unleashed 1 and 2. One big gem on here that is kind of a game that's hard to find right now, or if you're gonna pay probably $40-$50, you can find it actual CD of it. Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, I don't know how to
I'm surprised that's on here, but I'm happy because I get to play it. Elder Scrolls Online is on here. The Division, which I think is kind of a dead online thing right now, and one of the last games they added was Wolfenstein, which was a fucking great game.
Okay, cool.
So it's a lot of games. It's a big handful of games. Again, if you get a brand new system, this is a thing that you may want to try out because there are games that you may never play, and you'd be like, "Oh shit, I can just download it and play it."
Yes.
Also, if you like achievement points, these are games you could easily get a lot of achievement points off.
Got you. That's right.
So it depends on you and how you like your games and like that. But this is a good way to start a system. Like, and I think I like the fact that PlayStation and Xbox give you that option, especially if you're buying a brand new system. Which, like, say for instance, PS5 and the next Xbox come out and they still have these things available. That's the perfect thing to do.
They damn sure better.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason to eliminate a service like this. That increases the value of either system. It's just like you have an almost infinite library because there's not enough time in the human lifespan to play all that shit.
Exactly. Like, I'm complaining that there's not enough games, but then again, I'm not gonna fucking play through all of it.
Yeah, like Now I have a lot of games from Xbox 360,
Yeah.
but like I can't play through all those.
You know what? I may
Like
try to
this
do
name.
for Fable. I may try to do videos for Fable 1, 2, 3.
Okay, yeah. Man, I had a lot of fun with the first Fable.
I like the first Fable. I love the second one. The third one, I think, was the one that disappointed.
I never played it. I never played 3. And then they make another game too.
They were supposed to. They never did. They kind
No,
of did
they
like
made
an
some
online
other
one.
type of game.
They did a kind of an online one.
It was it never actually came out. The online one.
No.
Oh, damn. Oh. All right, and we're gonna take a little break right here just to remind you to follow us on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, also on SoundCloud. What we do is we have this podcast, the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. We also have the Wrestling Babble podcast. That's hosted by Merc with the Mic, who's a frequent guest on my show. And that should be on Merc with the Mic on SoundCloud. We post those on YouTube as well. So you can check the Merc with the Mic podcast out on his YouTube channel, which is also Merc with the Mic. And also you can catch the It Gets Better I Swear podcast as well as the various other playthroughs on the RedCycloneInc YouTube channel. Thank you. Oh well. So, let's see. Mostly, what's going on in this neck of the woods was a lot of fighting game tournaments going on this weekend. You ever heard of Southeast Asia Majors?
I did watch some of it on Twitch.
Yeah. So,
Like I happened with going through Twitch and I saw it was I think Team Spooky.
oh, you was watching Spooky. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think they put it up, or it was the Capcom one that put it up. It was one of the two because I followed them.
Yeah. So, what I was watching this past weekend was a lot of that. That's competitive fighting games, and this is in was it Singapore?
Yeah.
So, you know, every year for a good long while, at least as far back as Street Fighter 4, maybe I want to say Super Street Fighter 4, I've been hearing about just, you know, players in Singapore coming up and, you know, getting real good. And I think one of the first people was the guy, Shin, and he's a really popular player. He used to play Gin in Street Fighter 4. So that's when he burst onto the scene, and that's when I also first heard of Southeast Asia majors, like shortly thereafter. So this year they had basically every game that you think there would be a big fighting game tournament, and this is a major, which counts like heavily for any of the like stats for like the leaderboards and stuff. So Capcom has theirs for Street Fighter. I'm sure there's one for Tekken, Guilty Gear. Don't know about what BlazBlue is doing for if they have like any type of static board for the higher ranked players, or BlazBlue the regular one, because I know Cross Tag just came out this year.
Yeah.
And also they had a Marvel Infinite tournament, which is honestly, you know, that's a weird thing. That's the legitimate weird thing. It's just people are not playing that game.
Yeah. And I was reading rumors like that the one that you were talking about a couple of casts ago about just Marvel's Capcom 4 kind of thing. That they were going to be branded. I actually heard that it may be coming.
Yes, I mean that could be a good thing, but if they don't change the graphics, then what's the point? People didn't like the game because it was ugly. Yeah. That kept the casual people away, and it kept me away too, because I don't like that free-to-play game looking look. Sorry. Yeah. It's not that game cost $60 when it came out. Yeah. I don't want to pay $60 for free-to-play graphics. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
No ugly $60.
Especially when they came from Marvel 3 that had the legitimate comic book look.
Yeah.
Like when they went all in with that and it looked really good. I'm like, don't do that to us. We deserve better than that. So, nah.
Yeah.
But if they change it up to look better, all right, I might try it. Why not?
Yeah. Why not?
So what I want to do for you, because the tournament's over. It's not a spoiler who won. And it's funny because some of these actually, there were a few upsets. I know people know about Tokido and Street Fighter. He's a big Akuma player.
Yeah.
He didn't actually win the Street Fighter tournament. Another young man did from a different team, and like most of these are highlight worthy. Most of these fights are highlight worthy. So you should definitely go back and check each game's Twitch feed. For Street Fighter, I know they had Capcom, so their channels were streaming their stuff. I know Namco was out there heavy with Dragon Ball and Tekken like all weekend, just pumping their stuff, pumping the players and stuff. So that's legitimately a cool thing to see.
Yeah.
From all this is that the official game companies acknowledge the tournament so heavily now.
Yeah, they're bigger than ever now,
and like they have so many eyes on them. And
shit.
Go ahead.
Shit, I told you. I think I sent you the picture of it. The Full Sail is going to start having game events at Full Sail University.
Yes, you do.
They're gonna have like a full venue and stuff like that. That's the home of NXT.
Mm-hmm. So
maybe Xavier Woods be part of those tournaments.
Dude, that would be a great thing if they actually, him and whoever else, like, damn.
Yeah.
Here's the only sad thing about that situation. It would be more awesome if 2K had a tournament scene, but only if they had a style of game that you could play like that.
Yeah, they don't.
I know, but that would be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
I don't want to. Let me look because there's a lot of these. Hold on. They have the results. They have to have these things. Because I'm only seeing Dragon Ball. I mean, well, screw it. I don't want to be reductive, but look for further information. Oh, they actually see. That's pretty cool. They actually on the actual official Southeast Asia Major webpage.
Yeah.
If you want to know the results, you know how they show the brackets and whatnot.
Yeah.
What it actually does is if you click the brackets, it takes you to the matches.
Oh, cool.
That's amazing. Like every website needs to do that. Shout outs to them, man. Shout outs to Southeast Asian Majors, like doing it real big. What's this? What company is this? Liquipedia? Yeah, shout outs to Liquipedia because that's actually really dope. So grand finals for Dragon Ball Fighters was Kazunoko versus Moke.
Yeah.
And again, if you're in the scene, you would know that they're both really strong players. They're both from Japan. They're both actually multi-game players. Kazunoko's really known for Street Fighter recently, like Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
But he's actually a top-tier Guilty Gear player as well. And Moke is a younger guy, but he picked up some steam late on. I think he started playing Street Fighter 4 towards the end. And people started to notice him because, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not 100% sure if he's one of the young guys that was picked up by Mago. And that's another super. You know what? I'm getting too deep. You get too deep into the lingo and all that because there's it's a long history if you've been following this at least from Street Fighter 4 era. So that's 2009, 10ish.
Yeah,
that's around when the esports tournament, the esports started to mix with the FGC, and so for a long time the FGC, which stands for Fighting Game Community, was just this really ghetto, people got organized and money was won and they kept their brackets and stuff, but it was just really grassroots.
Yeah.
And they had, as compared to now, they had minimal support from like Capcom and stuff. Like Capcom was not out there giving them like $10,000 prize pools. Back in the day, it was probably like 1,000 maybe or so, 2,000 or something, if that. So basically, it's kind of funny to see like, oh yeah, I remember these. And then you go back and look at them and it's just like, damn, there was no fanfare. This is like just in a rec center somewhere.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And now they're on the main stages, like filling arenas and stuff. Like Evo was crazy this past year.
Yeah.
So anyway, like I said, I'm not gonna go through every single tournament because that would just be its own thing. But just shout outs to all these cats doing their thing, making it big, playing fighting games, which is like something you just never think you would hear.
Yeah.
So
it's bigger than ever now. Like it's up there. Like it's selling out stadiums, it's selling out arenas. Just to watch people fight.
I think the stats are that competitive gaming is like now probably, I think, more profitable around the world than some sports, which is funny. It's funny.
Yeah, but then again, it's more adaptable throughout the world as well. Like football, American football is only played in America, like maybe Canada, but we don't really call it football because they suck. But they're like the retarded child of football.
I didn't even know Canada.
Yeah, Canadian Football League. Yeah, CFL.
Oh, I have heard of CFL. Okay.
Roman Reigns played there for a little bit.
Yeah. All right.
The big dog.
That is what he is. He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's a big dog.
Big dog. But but like some sports are not universal. Like baseball is not universal. It is played, like it's big in Japan. It's big in
America,
but it's not big in Europe or anything like that. Same thing with basketball. Basketball is huge in China. It's getting there in Japan, but and in America is huge. Europe is huge. And I think NBA is very versatile. I think that would be the closest thing to what esports games are now, where it is. But I think esports is more adaptable because it's played worldwide as it is. So when you buy a game, you can play with the whole world if it comes out throughout the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. It's great. It's great for the community. It's great for games, and it keeps a lot of things alive, and a lot of things keep moving. Even though half my single player games are becoming online games, which pisses me off. Yeah,
like this. Not to get too deep into all that, the money aspect, but like there's actual studies. Like soon, within maybe 2 or 3 years, the esports players will start earning more money than professional players of any sport. Because it's just that many people playing and that many people watching,
and there's so many sponsors, and I think that's where the money comes in. Is
so many people are just jumping in there, man. It's becoming like it's kind of cool. Like, yo, I mean, although they're going through some issues right now, like I was about to say, Rick Fox has a team that's Echo Fox. Yeah, but apparently they just let go a few of their star players. I don't know what the deals with that is, but like
a lot of like celebrities and people that have money are like looking into that and actually making their own team.
Making their own team, yeah, man. Like it's a legitimate thing.
Xavier Woods,
and the secret top dog is like StarCraft. It's still like StarCraft 2, League of Legends, all that, like those. I'm not sure where Overwatch is. I think CS:GO is still a big thing too, man. Like, dude.
Xavier Woods, name your team the Big Dogs.
For which
for anything. One thing I saw on Twitch. Kenny Omega and Xavier Woods plan to do a tag team on D&D.
You just mentioned them. Kenny Omega was there.
Yeah,
he played. He plays Street Fighter. And he commentated for grand
Yeah.
finals too. So yeah, man, this is a big crossover.
And Xavier Woods and Kenny Omega are planning to do a duos of Dance Dance Revolution.
Yes, I did see that. He agreed to it. So let's get it popping. What's it gonna be?
And you know what? That's what brings wrestling together too. Seeing Xavier Woods and Kenny Omega doing things together in a peaceful, but funny.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're fighting. Yeah.
There's an air of competitive, a competitive nature there, but they're having fun. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm not trying to kill each other for real. At least not yet.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Don't do it.
So, yeah. So it's good. It's a good thing. It's good for the community. It's good for gaming in general.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
And makes everything, And it's dumb selling out arenas. Look at the Overwatch League. The Overwatch League sold out freaking stadiums for like Barclays sold out.
So they're actually getting one built. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be an East-West Stadium.
In
Texas.
Yep.
But what I was gonna say is that's another thing as well, because we realize this is the era of whoever has the most money just buys the thing and then it gets named after you. That's why like the banks bought our stadiums.
Yeah.
So City Field and all that shit. It's like, oh well, you guys can't afford it, so Shea Stadium, fuck that.
Citibank Garden.
Citibank. That's correct. Man, that would be sad. Speaking of wrestling. Madison Square Garden is just owned by somebody else. It's always just changes the name.
Apple Bank.
Oh my god.
Square Garden.
Apple Bank Garden. I mean, well, if it's a fruit, that kind of sounds okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hypothetical time.
Yeah.
MSG needs a donor quick. Vince McMahon buys it. What do you think?
He honestly, I think he wouldn't buy the stadium.
Okay. Scott Steiner doesn't agree. Hold on.
Yeah. I really don't see him. I don't actually see him will buy it like a stadium. I think he had a chance to actually put it in for when back in the day when James Dolan took over it. He actually had WWE actually had could have owned a piece of it.
Okay.
Back in the day, but it just didn't happen. But they had that mutual agreement that they were the only wrestling show to be able to be there. So yeah, that was a crazy thing.
I mean, you don't think nowadays if they were in trouble, he'd die just to be a stick in the mud to the other company?
I could see him more owning a football stadium than a smaller arena. Because the fact that he's about to do the XFL and all that stuff again.
It's been real quiet on that.
They've
been any updates?
Because they're actually doing something that's gonna be big instead of them just throwing it out there. Oh, we're gonna be the tougher one. We're gonna do this and doing that. They're actually putting work into it before they launch it out.
Okay, so it's not gonna be like last time.
No, it's not, because there's a lot of money riding on this. So he needs it to be at least decent. He doesn't need it to be like fully successful in the first year, but he needs it at least to get a crowd going and build up little by little, kind of like arena football in a way.
Well, we can talk about this. What the hell is a XFL in, what is it, 2019 supposed to debut? 2020. What the hell is an XFL today? What do you, in your head, what is it? What do you think?
It'll be more of an old school NFL game. It won't be as many rules as what NFL is now. NFL, you can't do shit without getting a penalty. So I think a lot of players see the current NFL being really soft. So I think it'll be a bit more rougher, a bit more.
Well, we gotta watch out for their heads.
It's still, I think, that's the thing that like nowadays with the technology of the helmets and all that shit too. Like there's a lot of things that could go into that. I know Under Armour might be a big sponsor of the XFL as well.
Okay.
So they're going to be doing their uniforms and everything like that.
And Under Armour doesn't do uniforms now?
They do the college football stuff, but they're more like athletic wear and gear. They usually do the other gears. So like
but
that.
They don't.
Rock.
NFL. They don't.
The Rock is like he has his own line in that. The Rock has his own like clothing line with Under Armour.
Mm-hmm. No, but I'm asking about the NFL. They don't.
Nah,
they don't touch
they use
that.
Nike does their jerseys.
Okay, cool.
So like they have like I think Nike does NBA and NFL. I think Adidas still does baseball.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Is
so
Reebok involved still? Sports?
Sneaker wise, but not brand. They used to
have-
do the NFL jerseys for a while, and then they lost it to Nike.
Wow. See, didn't know any of that. Okay.
I think they're more popular outside the U.S.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I don't know saffer teams use them and things like that, but other than that,
Okay. Gotcha.
but yeah. But it's gonna be interesting to see where everything goes.
I mean, but the stuff I would want for an XFL will never happen because I don't want regular shit.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna get shot out of a cannon. There's not gonna be any laser weapons. There's not gonna be any like exploding mines on the field. You know what I'm saying? There's not gonna be anything crazy. Not gonna be dropped from a helicopter like and you have to like skydive into like.
Yeah, I honestly still don't see them doing anything like that either. I think they really are serious about making this a league that has not as many like handcuffs to the league. And NFL became something very very hypocritical, very like that in that sense.
Do you think they will at least let the players showboat without penalizing them?
Probably.
Okay.
That was a big thing about the XFL back in the day, and that was something that people loved, the fact that they just went crazy and had fun.
I still remember he hate me.
I don't think the nicknames are gonna come back. I think they're gonna go more traditional. Again, they're gonna go more traditional in certain things, and I think it's gonna have a lot of old school NFL feel.
I say let that stay, if only because in 2018 we've become accustomed to that being acceptable now.
Yeah.
Like people don't have to be called by their real names and stuff anymore.
Yeah, and then you also have like the marketing on the jerseys now too.
Like but I'm thinking about you mean like the esports jerseys and stuff?
Yeah,
they
like
got fucking
NBA has it. NBA does it now too.
What? Since when? I haven't been watching
last year. Boston Celtics has the I forgot the company called. They do General Electrics on their jersey.
Word. They're doing it now?
The New York Knicks has something on their jersey. The Lakers have Wish on their jersey. They have
the New York Knicks have Timberland. Why not Timberland? Come on.
They have but it's not as big as say for instance, if you look at the WNBA ones, it's full of markets. The NBA has one slightly little one.
Yeah. Okay. It should. The fact that the New York Knicks is not a little Timberland tree is a sin. I hate it. Or is it New Era?
No.
For the fitteds? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. That's not New York enough. Fuck. That's why they always lose. They don't embrace the New York.
Exactly.
I said it. Yeah. They should wear. New York should be the only team allowed to wear Timbs on the basketball court. I'm just saying. Scuff your whole court out.
Yep. You know how many injuries we're gonna have?
It looks so stupid.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Have you ever seen dudes play basketball at Timbs? It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And they have like a feet too.
And it's just like, oh my god, it's just like Timbs and sagging jeans on. Oh my god, man. Let me just say, in high school, they didn't care if they wasn't prepared. They just played basketball. That's it.
Exactly.
Fuck.
You played with what you had. You were in Chocolatas. You played in Chocolatas.
Oh man, this is true. They didn't care. Basketball was the thing back in high school for some reason.
I like basketball. I still watch it to this day. I'm very into it.
I mean, to play,
yeah.
like,
yeah.
I wasn't on a team, but even though I couldn't play good, I still would just play basketball because it was fun, and you didn't need that much space to play it. It was like, oh, you got half court? All right, fuck it. All the people over there can do whatever the fuck they're doing. They can play tennis.
Knicks have Squarespace on their jersey.
Time to turn sideways. Squarespace?
Yeah, that's Squarespace on their jersey.
That's hilarious. All right, Squarespace, please sponsor this podcast.
Yes, we need a sponsor. We were a patch.
Yeah.
But yeah, they
my
started doing that
logo.
this year. If you look at WNBA, they have it all over their jerseys.
Okay.
They look like a freaking NASCAR.
So that's what I'm saying. Now they're gonna look. Now everybody's gonna like esports guys.
Yep.
With the jerseys on, with the freaking like 7 companies on it on one side.
That's what those WNBA jerseys look like.
Hmm.
It's like 7 different companies because again they have to make money in a way, so that's the way they make their money. All the sponsors. NBA's the teams still make their money. It's just that they started doing that in jerseys.
I just thought about that.
You know,
how long will it be until esports teams are sponsoring sports teams?
who knows?
That's crazy.
Well, one of the biggest, one of the people that owns the team is the one that is making the stadium in Texas.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So they see the future. They see it.
Yep. It's crazy.
Next time they have one here, they've had Barclays events.
Yeah, they had the Overwatch one, but we was gonna go. Me and Jenkins was gonna go. But he didn't give me a heads up early enough.
Oh, boo. But yeah, like we should definitely go to one of those at least to see what the environment is like, because it looks hype as hell on TV.
I would actually like to see a fighting game more than anything.
Yeah, me too. But they don't have the stadium ones here yet. They haven't. No, because I was gonna say they could sell out. Here's the thing about Evolution. Evolution could literally sell out Madison Square Garden if they had it here. They could literally sell out Barclays if they had it here. That's the home in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like it legit won't leave Vegas. Because that's the thing about fighting game tournaments. Each tournament name and the event type is synonymous with the state and like the arena where it started, or at least the venue close to where it started. So whenever you hear something like called, I think it's Defend the North, that's a strictly East Coast tournament.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on a lot of the names. Like CEO is a good one. I wish Scott Steiner would stop that, but like that's a Florida-based tournament only.
Yeah.
So whenever there's something CEO based, that's the one with the wrestling ring actually.
Yeah.
So that's the one where you're going to Florida and you can't have a CEO in New York, to so to speak. Like, it wouldn't be the same feel because it's not the same actual arena, actual area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. We would need a brand new New York event to put in like Barclays and Madison Square Garden, because like for real, they could feel it. If Capcom put the money behind it, if Namco put the money behind it, and all the other companies and stuff, they could do that easy. Yeah.
Tumblr Colt 45.
Colt 45, freaking what's those hot fries? Freaking that guy from what is that Beetle Bailey on the package of hot fries?
It does look like him, but it's not him.
It's not him. It's his quote unquote brother. Yeah.
It's the other guy.
Yeah. So, but I mean, like, I guess. Come on, guys, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. We need a big ass fighting game tournament in New York. I don't think we have one that's like.
I don't think we had one yet. 2,000
people or 5, 6, 7,000 people. Not here yet.
And they get big in the tournaments and stuff too.
Yeah. I mean, remember Chinatown Fair was a legendary spot because that's where shit was going down before it was going down.
Yeah.
They used to be in the back of Tips and Tricks. Like if you look, you would see Justin Wong, Mike Ross, who else is other people? Alex Valle, like all those dudes, like Ricky Ortiz, like that's who you saw in the back of Tips and Tricks winning all these tournaments and whatnot. Sanford Kelly, you know what I mean? Like, I would love to see it.
See it one day.
Hopefully soon.
Or at least in Jersey. Go to Jersey. Jersey's a little cheaper. It's easy to possibly get there.
Okay. Gotcha. That's true. So, I don't want to keep it too long because, like I said, that's mostly what I've been checking out this weekend. Not unless you got anything else, Mark.
We do have a Power Ranger cast coming up for Mega Force, so we'll have it this weekend. I did post up our Red Ranger top 10 cast.
Yes,
Which was
check that out.
everywhere.
Check
Just
that out.
posted it up and check it out. Yeah, Jason's number one. He was always going to be number one. Yes. But yeah, we're going through the last 3 seasons of Saban's run because I think they only did 4 so far, and then the next one is Hasbro.
Okay, cool.
So right now we're at Mega Force and Super Mega Force, which is one complete thing. So far so good. That's okay.
Not bad. All right.
I like it better than Samurai, but then again, Samurai was pretty harsh too.
Really?
Samurai was harsh. It was just like the acting was just terrible. I think the best thing out of it was Decker, which was the villain.
Oh yes, yeah, I do remember you bringing him up. Yes.
Yeah, he was the best thing about that series, and that was Cole from Wild Force. He was the Red Ranger. He also stabbed his roommate and went to jail. He's in jail now.
Yeesh.
Yep.
No bueno.
No, but
yeah, don't do that. No bueno. Beat him up, but don't stab him. Come on, man. Fisticuffs on the front lawn. That's all you gotta do. you got a problem, go down to the front lawn, call them out, and whoever wins. That's it.
People don't want to fight anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't want to kill each other. They don't want to fight.
They want to fight. See, because they don't want to get hurt. I told you about them 2 old men out arguing outside. Somebody gonna get shot because they don't want to fight.
Exactly. Just kick each other's ass, and then
you don't fuck that. He kicked my ass. Now I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pick each other up and then just learn from the ass whooping.
Yeah, and learn from you. They taught you something. They taught you something. But before we go, I did want to bring up some sad news about the fate of the Iron Fist series.
Yes.
They got the axe. They will not be continuing from at least on Netflix. They will not be continuing the Iron Fist series.
They will not bring back Iron Fist as a series, but he will be a character in the other series.
Yes, he does show up in Luke Cage, I believe they said.
Yeah, and he's going to be part of the Defenders again.
There's a Defenders season 2?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
All right. Okay.
So yeah, he's not like 100% out. He's just pretty much not having.
No. There's not him, but they killed the show, so that means like Colleen and all those other people like that were mainly on their show. Because I know they share characters, but like mainly those 2.
Sadly, I like the last 4 episodes really did the season. Good for the season.
It was way better than the first one.
Yes.
Because the first one was just really all over the place and not very exciting at all. Still better than the Defenders for the most part. That was just a mess. Yeah. I didn't like that. But yeah, that's that. I mean, but also we do have Daredevil season 3 to look forward to, so there is that.
Yeah, it's this Friday.
Just that's good. That's so good. Also, I mean, it's time for the spooky spooks. So get ready for some Halloween themed stuff. I'll see if maybe I'll play Sonic Adventure 2 and play that one level with Knuckles. I just put a video of that. That's it. It's just me like flying across that level, listening to that song.
There you go.
You know what? That's probably going to be the outro for this episode.
Yeah.
Take us out. Wait, did they make Sonic? Oh, they made it for GameCube.
Yeah.
Shit. I do have a GameCube, don't I? Fuck. I gotta find that.
Oh, yeah, Sonic Adventure. I didn't like part 2.
You didn't like part 2? I didn't like part 1.
Ugh. I liked part 1. I didn't like part 2.
You might want to go back. You really might want to go. That's one of those games that there were human beings in Sonic Adventure Part 1.
Yeah.
There was a whole adventure mode. People in Sonic, man, they don't have a good history. Never forget Sonic 06. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that one was just harsh.
Japan, man, what you doing? And then don't forget, right after that, they gave Shadow a gun. So,
yep.
Give the black hell. I'm not even going to do it. Anyway, thank you for listening to this episode of the It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. Make sure you catch us at RedCycloneInc on Twitter, SoundCloud, Instagram, and on YouTube. We also have a Tumblr. Yes, yeah. Well, I don't know about Facebook. Facebook's kind of dangerous right now. No, just be careful. Did you change your password from last week? If you didn't, do it. Change it again. And then change it again. And then delete all your friends. And then go to the RedCycloneInc Facebook page.
Follow that. We'll be your only friend.
Yeah, we'll be your only friend. Listen, we won't steal your identity. Yeah, we won't. No, I was going to say something about Shout Out the Hedgehog, but I'm going to leave him alone. He's had a hard enough life. Shout out to Mac McMuscles. The latest episode of Edgelords is Shout Out the Hedgehog. That's a pretty funny thing. Just a retrospective of the edgiest characters in any media. Episode 1 was Spawn, the king of edge. So, yes. What about you, Merc? I know you got mostly the same things.
Yes. But follow me on Merc Mike on Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud, and YouTube.
Okay.
And Facebook, The Wrestling Babble, and RedCycloneInc.
Check out the Wrestling Babble.
Yes.
We know how to fix Monday Night Raw.
But they ain't paying us.
Nope.
So we ain't doing it.
Sign my checks, Vince.
All right.
Oh, don't forget the sandwiches and Jenkins.
Yes. Follow Jenkins everywhere.
Peace.
I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head, cause I have no fear. This probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. Our ghosts try to approach me and got leery. Ask him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking through valleys, crying pumpkin in the alley. Didn't seem happy, but they sure tried to get me. Had to back them up with a fist metal crackle. I'm hearing someone saying, you a chicken, don't be scared. It had to be the wind, cause nobody wasn't there. I searched and I searched as I climbed up the wall. And then I started to fly, I went in deeper. Let it get to me, I'm just gonna creep. Down Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I gotta hold my head, I have no fear. It probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. A ghost try to approach me, he got leery. Just gonna creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head, cause I have no fear. This probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. Our ghosts try to approach me and got leery. Ask him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking through valleys, crying pumpkins in the alley. Didn't seem happy, but they sure tried to get me. Had to back them up with a fist metal crackle. I'm hearing someone saying, you a chicken, don't be scared. It had to be the wind, cause nobody wasn't there. I searched and I searched as I climbed up the wall. And then I started to fly, I went in deeper. Let it get to me, I'm just gonna creep. Down Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I gotta hold